In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on September 6, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Atlanta Braves versus Oakland Athletics. This Tuesday, the Atlanta Braves and the Oakland Athletics will play Game 1 of this short 2-game series. The first pitch will be thrown out inside the Oakland Coliseum. The last time these two teams matched up, the Atlanta Braves were able to sweep the A's. The Atlanta Braves are coming into this one after another impressive series win. They swept the Marlins as they had it working on the mound and at the plate. This was also their 5th straight win. The Oakland Athletics are entering this one after losing their previous series to the Baltimore Orioles. The A's struggled at the plate in the first 2 games of that series as they only scored 3 combined runs. They will have to wake up at the plate in this one if they want to have any chance of taking down the Braves. After sweeping the Marlins, the league's worst offense since the All-Star break, the Braves now get to face the worst team in the American League. It almost doesn't seem fair that such a great team gets to beat up on some of the worst. But Atlanta certainly isn't complaining. Along with the Mets' struggles over the weekend, the Braves have put themselves in a position where they could be leading the division before this series ends. They'll have to travel out to Oakland, but even the A's will be doing the same after losing their weekend series to the Orioles. They were able to notch their 50th win, but were the last team in the American League to do so. Meanwhile, the Braves are the 5th betting favorites to go back-to-back and win the World Series. They should get off to a great start to this series, and not only because of the severe talent gap. The A's are starting Cole Irvin for the opener, and the Braves have smashed lefties this season. They have the 2nd highest OPS against them, and Austin Riley specifically has incredible numbers against them. His .364 average and .763 slugging percentage versus lefties should help support Braves starter Kyle Wright. He already has more wins than any other pitcher this season with 17, and one of those came in a dominating performance against the A's. He nearly pitched a complete game as he went 8 innings and allowed just 5 hits. That was also back when Oakland had designated hitter Jed Lowrie. The last time these teams faced off, the Braves won 13-2, and more of the same should be expected. So the Atlanta Braves to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. This total is set so low due to this game being in pitcher-friendly Oakland, but Atlanta's lineup is virtually matchup-proof. They even have the advantageous matchup facing a lefty in Cole Irvin. They just covered the run line and the total themselves in 2 of their 3 weekend games with 7-1 and 8-1 wins. I see the Braves teeing off on Cole Irvin in this one. Irvin was lit up by the Nationals in his last start, and he will continue to struggle in this one. The Braves will score the majority of the runs as they are scoring 4.96 runs per game, and they have the 9th highest overall team batting average. I also expect the Braves to hit a few home runs in this one as they are averaging 1.51 bombs per game. Irvin hasn't impressed me this season, and he hasn't been much better at home. The Braves will tee off on him early. The A's should also be able to add 1 or 2 runs to this total. I don't see them scoring a ton in this game, but I don't see them getting shut out. They are scoring 3.46 runs per game. I understand that Wright is a beast and the A's are going to struggle, but they just need 1 or 2 decent innings. This is a very low total, and I believe the Braves' offense will carry this total. Oakland is allowing the 23rd most runs per game, and the Braves are no joke at the plate. They will tee off on Irvin and the Athletics bullpen, as this score isn't going to remain low. Just as the Braves proved in their last meeting, they can cover this total themselves. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Chicago White Sox versus Seattle Mariners. The Chicago White Sox face off against the Seattle Mariners in the second of a 3-game series at T-Mobile Park in Seattle, Washington, as the 2022 MLB season goes on Tuesday, September 6th. Monday's opener has been excluded from the analysis, while the White Sox outlasted the Mariners 2-1 in a 3-game set at Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago back in April. The White Sox are 5-12 in their last 17 road games, with the total set at 11 or higher, and are 2-6 in their last 8 road games. The Mariners are 19-7 in their last 26 Tuesday games, and are 37-14 in their last 51 games versus a right-handed starter. The Mariners are also 14-3 in their last 17 versus American League Central. The White Sox and Mariners are both looking to advance into the playoffs in a wild card spot. Before Monday's series opener, the Mariners held the No.1 spot in the American League wild card race while Chicago was several games back of the third spot. The White Sox have a much better chance of getting into the playoffs via winning their division, but regardless, Chicago needs to start winning. Johnny Cueto will get the start on Tuesday night, and following a subpar few years with the Giants, he's been completely different with the White Sox. He has a 2.93 earned run average and a 3.84x earned run average, which means he is due for some negative regression, but that's been the case for the majority of the season, so I'm not too worried about that for Tuesday night. Logan Gilbert had been due for negative regression for most of the first half of the season. It took a while to get to him, but it finally happened in August as he had a 6.75 earned run average and a 1.69 WHIP in 5 starts. However, Gilbert bounced back in his last start against the Athletics as he threw 6 scoreless innings and allowed just 2 hits while racking up 9 strikeouts. The Oakland offense is far different than Chicago's, but Gilbert should still be able to build off that start. Before Monday night's game, the Mariners had won 7 consecutive games and 9 of their last 10, as Seattle has been one of the best teams since the All-Star break. They may not win their division, but the Mariners are a very balanced and strong team that has all the momentum on their side. Getting Seattle at this good of a money line price is worth it, so back them for the win on Tuesday. So the Seattle Mariners money line is our full game side pick. I've mentioned how good the Mariners' bullpen has been of late. On the other side, the White Sox's relievers have posted a 3.38 earned run average and 2.69 Fahrenheit IP in their last 21.1 frames of work to go with a troublesome .338 BIP. The White Sox have allowed more than 3 runs just twice in their last 7 outings. The under is 4-1 in their previous 5 games overall and 6-2 in their last 8 meetings with the American League. 5 of Seattle's last 6 home contests have gone under the total, and T-Mobile Park ranks 29th in ESPN's MLB Park Factors. I simply think this is shaping up to be a pitcher's duel between Cueto on the road and Logan Gilbert, who has been arguably Seattle's most consistent arm over the course of the season. I think this is a first to 3 wins kind of game. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. San Francisco Giants versus Los Angeles Dodgers. The San Francisco Giants and Los Angeles Dodgers meet Tuesday in MLB action at Dodger Stadium. The San Francisco Giants look to build on their 4-game winning streak. The Los Angeles Dodgers need a win after losing 4 of their last 6 games. The weather is expected to be very humid with a 0% chance of rain and 6 mph winds. The Los Angeles Dodgers are 5-0 against the spread in its last 5 games when playing at home against San Francisco. The Los Angeles Dodgers are also 5-0 straight up in their last 5 games when playing at home against San Francisco. The San Francisco Giants are 0-8 straight up in their last 8 games against Los Angeles Dodgers. The San Francisco Giants are 2-8 straight up in their last 10 games on the road. It is unlikely to make much difference who San Francisco settles on to start in this game. The Dodgers have been dominant at home, going 47-17, and will negate the impact Pederson has on the Giants' offense with the left-handed Anderson starting. Pederson has hit just .233 against lefty pitchers this year. Anderson's earned run average is nearly a run lower at Dodger Stadium. With an unknown pitcher going for the Giants, it's tough to feel good about their staff's chances going against the top scoring offense in baseball. The Dodgers are 9-2 in the last 11 games started by Tyler Anderson, with him having a 2.07 earned run average over that stretch of games. The Dodgers have dominated the Giants for most of the season, and I expect to see that continue tonight. The Los Angeles Dodgers should get the bounce back in this one, so the Los Angeles Dodgers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. With the Dodgers' potent offense going against the Giants' pitching and poor defense, Los Angeles is going to carry this game close to the total themselves. The San Francisco Giants' offense isn't bad either and has seen Anderson twice this season. The over is also 4-1 in the Dodgers' last 6 games play against the Giants, and I will take that trend to continue. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.